Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. We are here today with what, if it wasn't an important game before, it's an even more important game now. As you can see, we've gone from 6 points behind Chelsea to 8 points behind Chelsea. Now, it doesn't take a mathematician. We did draw our last game against Everton. It was frustrating as hell. A 2-all draw when we absolutely needed a win, especially as they're in the relegation zone. We had to win that, and we just couldn't find goals. Obviously we could find goals. We got two, but we made so many chances, so many off-target opportunities. Everton deserved the win. They were more accurate. They were more free-flowing. They were better than us, just straight up, in my opinion. We were lucky to get a point, but we'll try and put that in the rearview mirror and focus on what we got today. Spurs. Hopefully, we can beat them. I don't remember the score from last time, but you might tell us on this. 2-1. It always seems to be 2-1 when I look at these. It always seems to be 2-1. We beat Spurs 2-1 last time around. So, another win is absolutely paramount now. We can't drop points here. I don't think there's any real news stories, was there? I kind of just glossed over them. It's just the same shtick. Another Premier League encounter, intriguing Premier League encounter. Untitled Chapter ensure his team shows the same fight against Spurs as it did in the heated encounter between the two teams last time they met, a game which ended in a close 2-1 victory for his side. And the rivalry between Manchester United and Spurs is set to continue this week when the teams meet again in another intriguing Premier League encounter. Fans of Manchester United are hoping to see their favourites take the spoils. There's never any love lost against their Spurs rivals. Given the history between the two clubs, we should be in for a cracking atmosphere at Old Trafford from the moment the referee blows his whistle for kick-off. So, taking a look at the table, we already know they're 7th. But it's more to check who Chelsea have. I believe it's Leeds. But it is Leeds. I was just reminding myself, really. I'm hoping Leeds can pull something off at Elland Road, but I won't be surprised. Chelsea are a different breed this season. Who else have they got in the rundown? They've got Southampton. They've got City, which might fuck their season a little bit, but we absolutely need to win everything now. We absolutely can't drop points. And then, of course, very soon, or not very soon, but towards the end of the season, the second to last game, it will be the heavyweight clash at Old Trafford, 12th of May, Manchester United versus Chelsea. That may be the title decider at that point, but until then, we just have to get as many points as we can. So without any further ado, let's get into this Spurs game. We're going to go two strikers, because clearly one striker didn't work last time. Osimhen and Ronaldo. I think we're not going to have Osimhen, because he kind of let me down. We're going to go for the old Ronaldo Messi, Rashford Alexander, McTominay Donny. Bellingham, I think, underperformed that last game. Hakimi, Shaw, Upamecano, Lacroix, De Gea. I think that's the team. Also, Hakimi exceeded his potential now, 88 rated with 97 pace. Fucking hell. I mean, there's no lack of pace on that right side. But these are the teams that are going to go against each other today. David De Gea in goal, with Shaw and Hakimi the fullbacks, Upamecano and Lacroix the centre-backs, McTominay CDM and captain Donny van de Beek centre mid, Marcus Rashford left attacking mid, Finlay Alexander right attacking mid, and up front the hopefully what is going to be a devastating duo of Ronaldo and Messi. As for Spurs, Onana in between the sticks, Sessegnon and Frimpong as the fullbacks, Davies, Hummels, Torres, the back three with Davies captain the side. That's why Davies moved to Liverpool. Unless that's a different Davies, or maybe he moved back. I don't know. But those are the back three. Keita and Hill as the centre midfield duo. I don't know why Hill is playing centre midfield, but it is what it is. And then Son left wing, Kane striker, and then Troy Parrott on the right wing. Still amazes me they haven't replaced that position yet, but it is what it is. They didn't sign Kulusevski on a permanent, and they didn't keep Lucas Moura, so Troy Parrott is the man on the right. But anyway, let's get the Chelsea Leeds news on. Try and keep up to date with that, but try not to obviously get obsessed with it. They aren't playing just now. Well, whatever. We don't need the goal news then. Let's get into it. Right. Absolutely. If we don't win here, that's the title gone. That's the Premier League gone. I can tell you now that's the Premier League gone, because the high reality, not high reality, but you know what I mean, I know what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to fucking word it. I don't know how to word it. Just try to think. The reality is that Chelsea will win the majority of their games on this run-in, right? So we have to win every game. If we don't win the remaining 9 games now, the title's Chelsea's. We absolutely have to win every game, and that includes the games Man City, Chelsea, Spurs, even the lower team games, which we should have won like last time with fucking Everton. We should have won that, and we didn't win that. These have to be 9 out of 9 now. 27 points at 27.
And this ought to be no exception. Manchester United and Tottenham.
I believe that would put us, if math serves me correct, to 91 points. I don't know if that'll be enough. But what we have to do is win all these games now. We've had an exciting season, a fantastic season. We've only lost 3 times in the league, but it's the draws that have fucking stumped us.
My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson.
Dropping stupid points to teams we shouldn't be dropping points to.
It's Manchester United.
On the flip side, most of the time we've been against top teams, we have beaten them. So I'm keeping that in my head. I'm hoping that's the case today.
Eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Of course, like I said, we don't win these games now, we don't get Premier League title. It's as simple as that. It's cut and dry as that.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. David De Gea begins in goal. Luke Shaw starts with Ashraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Ben Davis plays with Mats Hummels in central defence. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Harry Kane.
We've got Bergwijn and Insigne on the bench, and they're opting to start with Troy Parrott. I don't understand. I wonder if rotating Luke Shaw would have been good for this game, but I haven't done now, and I think he's in the reserves. So he'll probably get a crack in the Liverpool game. If the Liverpool game's next, whatever game's next, he'll get a crack in. It might be Bournemouth, I can't remember off the top of my head. What I do know is we need to focus on the now and the today. Oh, Luke Shaw starting. Never mind then. I couldn't remember if I started Shaw or Cucurella, if I'm just transparent with you.
Options in the middle. Son. He knows he's got to react.
Now that is what we don't need. Great job by Lacroix to prevent it from going to Harry Kane. That's exactly what we don't need.
Well, in the end,
right, first of all, that's obviously going to absolutely nobody. Why has Alexander cut in like that? I'm not going with free roam, but don't free roam stupidly. McTominay's pressing here. Love to see it from my CDM. That's my captain. Why Rashford isn't pressing with him is, I'm not sure. If Meccano stops Kane on that occasion and then gets tackled through the back, it's going to be a throw in and nothing more.
Today I think we'll see a much better all-round performance from them, and they'll probably just about have enough to win.
Well, I hope so. I hope the commentator's right. I hope it's not the commentator's curse.
But instead a draw against Everton. How might this one go, Stuart?
Unless they were talking about Spurs that time, and talk about me this time. Handball. Of course it is. They always seem to block those over the tops of their hand. Obviously it's not intentional, but it just seems to be a thing. No, do I just bang as Rashford and hope? I kind of want to. It's in Rashford range. 27 yards, 26 yards. I am tempted to take it on, and I think I will. 28. Effort.
And a long way out.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It's forced a save out of Onana. I wanted a bit more height on it, really, but the way he shot that, it was curving, it was moving, and it probably might have beaten a lower tier keeper, but not Onana. Onana equal to it. Rashford now to deliver this in, hopefully, to Ronaldo.
Delivering it. Well, not the best clearance.
Has been in the direction of Ronaldo, but hasn't
And in the
fallen
end,
to
no
the man
damage
himself.
done.
And we could be in trouble.
This
Spurs
might be the
counter-attack maybe on the cards.
counter-attacking opportunity. Can they take advantage of the situation?
Oh my god, they're playing it around Hakimi here.
Opportunity to deliver the cross. Oh, fancy footwork.
He's been left in the dust by Sessegnon. That should be De Gea's, and it will be. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Big Meccano. Donny. Got caught there.
Really poor challenge.
Stupid challenge from Hill, and it's going to be a yellow for him.
We're going to see the first yellow card of the game. The referee not standing on ceremony.
Well, he's under pressure now. It's a long time to be on a booking.
It's not smart tackle at all, is it? It's not cynical enough to be a red, but it's not smart tackle at all. It stops our attack, though, to be fair, but it also puts him on a yellow card for the remainder of the game, and it's quite a way left in the game. Messi, back to Alexander. It's not what the idea was behind that. It's not what the idea was. That was a great 1-2 between Messi and Alexander. The plan was to knock this to Ronaldo to finish off, but instead, I believe it has hit one of the Spurs defenders. Number 29, whoever number 29 is, it's hit off his foot and gone into the back of the net as an own goal. That was meant to be for Ronaldo, but it's gone down as a Pau Torres own goal. That's not the way you want to start if you're Spurs. Of course, that was for Ronaldo. Didn't quite make it to the target due to forces of Pau Torres' control, I guess. And if that had gone in, that would have made sense in the situation, because it would have just gone down as another stupid goal that had gone in. Naby Keita trying it, McTominay blocking it with his hand. He actually blocks it with his hand. I think that's to protect his area. And if that had gone in, it would have been even Stevens. To be fair, it probably would have been a fair finish. Not a fair finish, but you get what I mean. In terms of other circumstances, it would have been fair.
So the corner played into the box.
Alexander beats Harry Kane in the air. Ronaldo can bring it away, hopefully.
Well, threat averted. Scott McTominay.
To McTominay. Ronaldo's been fouled, but the ref can continue the gameplay because Manchester United are still on the attack. Alexander. Rashford.
Oh, that's a really good run. Well, just the
that's not gone to anyone, which is funny because I passed it to someone. And it's just bounced for all my players. All four of my players I had there to Spurs, so it's even better. Hakimi picks up the loose ball. Alexander drags it inside, off to Ronaldo. Into Donny. Alexander. It's two. And Spurs' woes continue. Alexander will claim that one, and rightfully so. Celebrated the first one, even though he didn't finish it. But that one will go down in the record books as the Englishman's.
What a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly.
Ronaldo holds it up. Donny turns, sees Alexander in space. I was considering laying it into Messi, but with the defender right on Messi's back, if Messi turns, he'd go straight into Torres there. So Alexander took the shot on and has found the bottom corner brilliantly. Why are we like this against Spurs, but then we can't do fucking shit all against Everton? I'm not complaining. I mean, I am, but I'm also happy we're in the lead. Messi try to close that one down. And Spurs are in the mud at the moment.
And it's a quality pass.
And I think he's offside. He's not. Harry Kane was a header over Meccano, but it's straight to Gea. I thought it was offside against whoever made the run there. Was it Naby Keita made that run? I don't know who's got possession because it doesn't show any team names. I'm assuming we're the home side. We are the home side, so I'm assuming it's us. Have more. The scoreline's now disappeared. Referee. It's a stupid challenge, and it's going to be another good free kick opportunity. And it's a lot better than the one we initially had, and it might be a yellow card still for Mats Hummels, and it is.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Stupid challenge. Conte is in disarray here. Spurs have not been their usual selves, and Rashford has got a much better chance to sink this one in the back of the net. But I'm wondering, do I give it to CR7? What's his free kick stats looking like at this point of FIFA? Leo's are alright. Alexander's a shite. Ronaldo's, yeah, we'll keep it Rashford then. Rashford seem to be fucking fantastic, so...
Well, he's got to be cross with himself.
Not the correct connection, but we've got a corner out of it.
Corner awarded to Manchester United.
Didn't go as high as I wanted there. Wanted a bit more height on it. I thought it might have gone between Parrott and I think it was Hill in the middle of the wall. Alexander going aim for Ronaldo. It's gone to Rashford, so of course, why do I say anything? Why do I speak? McTominay.
Oh, managing to beat him.
Going to get tackled. Donny is not on the spot there. Very slow reactions. Let's try Parrott versus Maxence Lacroix.
Stuart, as always, very keen to get your take.
Well, from an attacking point
That's
of view,
not on the
it's been a
pitch,
very good
and
performance.
eventually
I really like the way they
Lacroix
got the ball from back to
pressures
front, then
Parrott
have
into
the
taking it
forwards
off
got
the
away from their
pitch.
markers
McTominay.
and the speed of their attacks as well.
Although
It's been a
McTominay
really
hasn't released the ball in
impressive
time,
first
it
half.
will come back to us, thankfully. Donny. Alexander has had a very good day so far. Plays that ball through to Ronaldo. Messi has been absolutely cut in half.
And it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position.
At Ben Davies. It's another stupid tackle. It's another free kick opportunity. Spurs have no discipline. He's absolutely just taken out Messi. I think I needed to play this one as well today. I know it's going to be a Tuesday's upload. Recording it the same day as I recorded the Everton game. I think I just needed this for my morale. And now Rashford's got one more opportunity here. This might be his best chance.
Not the best free kick. We'll.
This better have deflected off Rashford's off free kicks. Because that is not what I did. Oh my god. Oh my days. That's horrific. That's not what I did. Rashford. Rashford, lad.
That's a waste of a good situation.
It's not what I did at all. That's not the technique I wanted. The left foot might have been better on that. Maybe a Messi taking that one on. I think Rashford may have to take a break for free kicks. He's had 3 opportunities today. First one was the best one, which was probably the hardest one to score.
Heel.
And the way Spurs' defenders are tackling, you'll probably get more chances. Or we'll get more chances from free kicks. Spurs have not really played that well, which I'm absolutely fine with. Ronaldo to Messi.
Now what can they do from here? Ronaldo. Oh, really sound goalkeeping. Well,
Ronaldo could have made it free. Good link-up play between the goats. Messi holding it up until Ronaldo came in. And it should be 3. A bit high, and it would have been. Rashi. This is still the first half, Jesus Christ. Ronaldo caught straight by Onana, who tries to get the counter-attack going.
Pau Torres.
We only do with Meccano being one to close that down. He needs to get back.
Kane.
Should be. Oh, it's actually gone quite weird. Where is Hakimi? He's there. Right, cool. Done that thing where it's like, oh, they're going to get the goal no matter what. Lovely. Great job by Shaw. Defend that. And Lacroix. 4 at the minute, so I don't know where they've come from, but they're there. Ronaldo picks up the defensive ball. Messi. Back to Ronaldo. It's beautiful. Beautiful play. Give me 4 minutes. And Alexander will get another. Ronaldo's clear here. Absolutely clear. And he just lays it off perfectly on a plate to Finlay Alexander.
2-on-1, left completely exposed, and it made
Spurs have been poor, and we've taken full advantage of that. And to think I was thinking of dropping Alexander, having Messi wide, and having Ronaldo and Aussie men up top. Absolutely not. Ronaldo and Messi were the right call up front. Alexander was the right call on the right. And it's been perfect. this first half.
And that will do it for the first
Hill with a
half
dumb
here at the
tackle there.
Theatre of
If it
Dreams.
hadn't been half time, he might have been called out on that. Caught
Well, we're
Alexander, but
focusing on him for a
lucky.
reason. He's
Lucky.
playing with real
Finlay
authority
Alexander's
in
had the game of his
attack,
life.
Well, you won't see too many better performances than this. He's been an absolute menace to these defenders today. And, of course, he's taken his goals really well.
Great game from him so far. Pau Torres putting the ball to the back of his own net, thanks to, in part thanks to Alexander. And then a brace from the Englishman as well helps us have a 3-0 lead, which is mental to think about after that Everton game. Leicester and Arsenal drawing 0-0 at the break at the King Power, with West Brom and Brighton also playing at a 1-1, also playing at a draw at the Hawthorns after 45 minutes. 58-42 in terms of possession, 7 shots to 2 and 3.8 expected goals to 0.6. We've been dominant, we've been deserving, and we've got more to come, I think. I'd like to think.
Underway again here, the pendulum having already swung United's way. So let's see how
Rashi.
the second 45 plays out.
Try and draw a red. We could probably draw a red card out of someone who's already on yellow, like Hill or Hummels or Pau Torres. I think he's on one as well, isn't he?
Donny van de Beek.
McTominay.
Well, the timing was
Tried to tee out for myself. Took too long.
Racing
Quite possession.
forward, trying to catch them out. And they'll regard that
And
as a very
Meccano gets the
disappointing
tackle in on
end to the
Hill,
move.
and we'll get it again.
Well, they must exercise
McTominay.
caution, starting
Donny.
off as they are.
Messi to Ronaldo.
And return to Messi.
To Messi. Try to find Ronaldo again. Pau Torres reads it well, but Luke Shaw reads it even better.
Absolutely spot on.
Parrott,
They
good
keep the
tackle.
ball.
I tried to have it so that he would draw a foul, but didn't quite work out. Hakimi. Mark will be leaving Leicester.
Well, the fee talked about is around £50 million. Which
Tommy to Donny. He could have got to PSG, could Kamara. What a hell of a career move that is. Alexander.
Chance to play it in.
Rashi. McTominay. Ronaldo. We'll just try to play it around and try and find the right option to take on here. Donny. Alexander again. Towards Donny. Messi. Oh, it's not quite found the target there from Leo. Either Leo or Ronaldo will come off probably at some point for either Osimhen or Nunez. I really hope I have Nunez on the bench. He needs a time more than anyone at the moment. It'll probably be Nunez to come on if I do have him on the bench. If I don't, it'll be Osimhen obviously, but Rashford pushing far forward here. Probably not the man that needed to be doing that, but he has done it. Respectful. Handball against Naby Keita. We've got West Brom next. Okay, right. That should be, although we did just face a relegation team in Everton, we drew, but that should be 3 points against West Brom, surely. Scott McTominay, dog. Messi. He jigs through defence, but I think Hummels has done enough to put him off. I don't know if that was a corner or if it's a goal kick. I can't tell. Did it skirt off Hummels' foot? The ref says yes. It didn't look like it, if I'm being honest.
Spurs to make a personnel switch now.
So Parrott will make way for Jadon Anthony. Not Steven Bergwijn. Not Lorenzo Insigne. Jadon Anthony. Never heard of him. Could be good, to be fair.
Over it comes.
Alexander. Excuse me. Meccano. Couldn't get the header. And we're going to make a change as well. But we might make 2 changes. We don't have Nunez on the bench, man. Oh, mate. I'm an idiot. Do we give Benzi a go since it's not really important? We do. Bellingham for Donny.
To be problematic for the goalkeeper. It's going to be a story of 2 substitutes on at the same time for United.
To be replaced by number 21, Karim Benzema, and number 8, Jude Bellingham.
Now, I want to say it's cut and dry here, but Spurs probably will have a goal in them from somewhere. Still got Harry Kane and Heung-min Son on the football pitch. Not been good, but they're still capable of delivering. Benzema. Ronaldo.
Benzema.
Back to Benzema. Alexander. To make the room for himself. Caught by Hummels and can't get the ball back.
Sessegnon. Oh, lovely ball.
See what I mean? Just the way they play it. You can smell the goals coming for Spurs.
And he saw the situation developing.
Shaw stops Anthony from getting there. And we get it away again, but there's definitely attacking signs. They've not been good today, but they'll always have a goal in them. Benzema.
Well,
Jesus Christ, he's fucking clunky. Any game time I was thinking of giving to Benzema, I'll probably go to Nunez, and it probably should have been that way in the first place. In fact, it usually is. I just forgot to put him on the bench there. McTominay does well enough. Yeah, go on. He's so technically sound now. McTominay's so fun to use.
Marcus Rashford.
I'm so glad I stuck with him and kept with him and kept pushing with him.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's been brilliant.
Given away by Manchester United.
Again, Alexander, I like you, lad, and you've had a great day today, but I don't understand why you make those runs into the defenders. I know you're on free roam, but it's free roam. You don't free roam your brain, you just free roam your feet. Brian Hill tackled by Lacroix, and I think it might, as much as I want to use Maguire still, it might have to be Lacroix and Meccano that's the starting combination in defence, because they both do a very good job. Bellingham, Benzema to Ronaldo. It's a stupid challenge, and it's a red card now. Second yellow for Mats Hummels, and Spurs' day goes from bad to worse.
He just couldn't contain himself, could he?
I believe they do have changes still to make, and they will make that. Harry Kane will make way for Joe Rodon. Mats Hummels drawing a second yellow. We've not exactly played world class today, but we've played well enough to bring Spurs off their game. I wanted to shoot immediately there with Shaw, but I didn't trust it, so I was trying to take a touch to steady myself, and maybe should have just shot anyway. Yeah, Hummels with a second yellow now, and that's Spurs' day probably over. If it wasn't already.
And into the last 15 minutes of action.
Anthony will get there, by the way. If he does anything with it, it's a different matter. Shaw. Better safe than sorry. Corner to Spurs. Heung-min Son to deliver this.
Trying to pick out a teammate.
De Gea will catch it. Don't know why he's throwing it like that, but it has gone to the correct player at the very least, which is something different. Ronaldo. He's taken his man on, but I was hoping Benzema would get a bit more space. Hasn't done it exactly that at all. This would be a Nunez kind of game, to be fair. Maybe I should. I need to try and remember to include him a lot more, because I just... He's good when he plays. I just forget about him. He's got so many attacking options. Bellingham. Alexander. It's not where I've run with him. Although, to be fair, I should have passed it off anyway. I will get audio problems probably incoming, so enjoy those. It's one of those days. I can't, like... Why does he just keep going the wrong way?
Joe Rodon.
Is his GPS switched off?
Here's Keita. Another successful intervention.
Sure.
The ball back.
To Ronaldo. It's doing that thing. It's doing that thing where just nothing works for me. Says you've had your goals. Don't be greedy. Oh, there's a goal in here for Spurs. Bellingham. Alexander again. Now can you please just run in the right direction? Thank you.
Spot on with that tackle.
Fucking oh yeah, you just not go over there. Yeah, you just assume that Bellingham's gonna slide there. I still have issues with this game even when I'm winning. So if you could tell. Hold on to it, man. Fucking hell, De Gea. You want to keep a clean sheet, don't you? You want to stay number one. Don't fucking like drop it like that. Rashford's asking for it, but of course the ball won't go through to him because I've played it through to him. It makes sense somewhere. I know. Don't ask how, because only FIFA knows how. I'm just gonna accept now. I'm just gonna play it around. Take it 3-0. Because no passes are gonna go through at my attackers after a certain amount of time.
exciting.
in it.
Well,
So
Derek, it was a very
3-0
assured
victory,
performance, wasn't it?
a very
Particularly
good
impressed with their
victory
play
as
going
well.
forward. Really liked it.
Amatai
Almost
over
cutting through at will at
does
times.
Conte
The
once
result
again.
never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Alexander's day today, absolutely.
Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positive, Stuart.
Couldn't get the
Well,
hat
he
trick,
looked
but
a
was
top-class
very
player
influential.
today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Pau Torres with an own goal, Alexander with a brace, and a 3-0 victory over Spurs, which gives us all the confidence in the world. But it also means that we are within 5 points of Chelsea, at least up until they play Leeds. Taking a look at the stats. 62-38 in terms of possession, 11 shots to 3, and 5.2 expected goals to 0.8. Today was always going to be ours. And even with the Mats Hummels, even with 11 men before the Mats Hummels red card, it was still ours. It was still secure. Man of the match goes to Finlay Alexander with a brace and a 8.7. It was his day definitely today. Cristiano Ronaldo with an assist and a 7.8. David De Gea, clean sheet today, 7.6. Didn't need to do much, but when he was called into action, he responded well and got 2 saves out of the 2 shots on target that Spurs had. McTominay, solid defensive performance. Lacroix, very, very good. And like I said, I think it's going to be Lacroix Meccano as our main starting pairing. While Guardiola is gone. I don't think Guardiola, unfortunately, will be coming back because he's got a 7-month injury. Donny van de Beek, the other man with the assist, and a 7.2. If you're looking at Spurs, their best player, if you could pick one, was Harry Kane. Had a kind of, I think, had one good chance. Didn't score it, of course. It was a header. But he gave it a try. Onana, not great in the goal. 5 shots in his goal, 2 conceded, 3 saves, and of course, a bit poor from some players that you would expect them to be good on the Spurs side. First of all, Pau Torres getting the own goal, and especially Mats Hummels getting a second yellow and getting sent off. But a win is a win, and we take those. Hopefully, Leicester beating Arsenal. That's an interesting one. 3-1. Brighton beat West Brom 2-1. West Brom most likely going to be a team that gets relegated. I don't know how they didn't get relegated in Season 2, to be honest. We've got West Brom next, so as much as I don't want to relegate them, I do want to get 3 points. Man of the match, absolutely, by a country mile. Creative, scoring, world class, and I believe he is now joint top goal scorer in the Premier League. We're actually really good defensively, I can't lie. I felt happy defensively. I don't know why the morale's really content. Twice we've beaten them now. 2-1 earlier in the season, 3-0 today. Our attacking play is always a threat. Ask Everton. They fucking stopped us, but we still threatened them a little bit, I guess.
Thank you. That's all the questions we have for you.
Right, so a win and a draw out of my 2 recorded games today. The manager rating has now gone below 70. And I absolutely have no idea how, because we have beaten Spurs 3-0, and we could be still on track for 2 trophies. Promote, it was Cask and Cabin, wasn't it? That might help our manager rating. We now have a full squad. We've got too many people in the squad as it is. We've got down to 69 rating for whatever reason. Chelsea still yet to play their game against Leeds. Maybe I misread. Cask happy to be here, but he's not going to get a game. I just hit to... I'd say it now, he probably won't get a game. I'm only doing it, hopefully, to help my manager rating. Eight games to go. Chelsea still yet to play Leeds, so we're still 5 points clear. That'll happen today. They're probably playing an FA Cup and Carabao Cup competition still, which is why they've fallen behind in games, perhaps. Up next, we've got West Brom at the Old Trafford Arena. Obviously, it's not that. It's just Old Trafford. Leeds will host Chelsea. Where are Leeds? 14th. There might be a surprise there. I doubt it, but there might be. Relegation zone currently consists of Everton, West Brom, and Sheffield United. And top 4 currently is Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool, and Manchester City. Arsenal in 5th, Leicester in 6th, Spurs down in 8th. West Ham, of course, in 7th. They're on a decent season. So next time, it will be West Bromwich Albion. As for goal scorers, Alexander does draw level with Bellingham. He's had one more game to do it. But 11 goals apiece from 2 players who aren't even strikers. Aussie men on 10. Ronaldo, Bruno, and I believe someone else is on 8, but I don't think it's shown them. It was Ronaldo and Bruno on 8 anyway. Assists, Aussie men with 12. Alexander with 12. Fernandes with 10. Rashford with 6. Bellingham with 6. Ronaldo with 5. We've got anyone else in here. And as for clean sheets, if I'd started De Gea from the start of the season, he might have been in contention for the Golden Glove. He's had 5 clean sheets in just 10 matches. That's a clean sheet every 2 games. That's probably the best record on there, except for maybe Sherpin, who's got also a clean sheet every 2 games. Or even Kelleher, who has had 2 clean sheets in 2 games. Why are they starting Alisson then? But ladies and gentlemen, we are somehow below targets in our manager rating, despite just completing an objective. You tell me, because I don't know. I don't have a clue. Win the Premier League? Eek. Maybe. We'll see. Crucial players ain't happening. We don't need them. Youth Academy ain't happening. We won't find out till the end of the season anyway, but probably won't happen either. Pretty sure I loaned out on my Youth Academies. Quarterfinals of the Champions League. We are in that. We need to win that. Oh, okay. We may not be in a job if we do go for season 4. We may have to try and rescue it if there's a season 4. Of course, if we win either Premier League or Champions League, if we win any major trophy this season, that will be the career mode done. However, if we don't win either, not only will we be probably out of a job, but if we are not out of a job somehow miraculously, we'll whack up a season 4. So, let's figure it out for next time. Let's try and keep these wins going. A 3-0 victory today gives us all the confidence in the world, but we need to keep the momentum train rolling. Chelsea won't stop, so we can't stop either. Up next is West Brom, and we need to devastate them. We need to send a statement to the rest of the league. After West Brom, I believe it will be Liverpool. So 3 days of rest, which means we may rotate for West Brom. Then Bournemouth, then Liverpool, Villa, Brighton, City, Wolves, Chelsea, Leeds. And that will end season 3. We may have a Champions League final to be talking about as well down the line, but we'll see how that unfolds in the coming days and weeks. But ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. I couldn't be happy with the performance in this episode. I just wish we'd won last episode as well. Because we'd be on, I think, 69 points and we'd only be within 3 points of Chelsea. Obviously, they've got their game in hand against Leeds, which they will probably be victorious in. So from this point, the highest we could get is 91 points, and that is only if we beat all of our remaining opposition. Those remaining opposition games do include Manchester City and Chelsea. I'm quietly confident, but I also could see it very much not happening, because Chelsea only need 19 points from the last 9 games. That's 6 wins and a draw. And they'll probably do that quite easily, which is an issue. But it's an issue we'll have to figure out very, very soon. They need to lose twice in the next 9 games. We can maybe hand them a loss when we play them, but we need to rely on either City or Leeds or any of the other teams they have left to play. It's just going to be a bit of luck with the underdog story again, and we're just going to have to try and come from underneath and take the title. But ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it for today, and I'll see you next time we take on West Brom at Old Trafford.